Right, hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. Today what I got in stores, I'm going to be opening up and checking out this really old pack of Magic the Gathering cards. This is an expert level pack, and this is from the set Mercadian Masques. It took me a really long time to realize how to pronounce the name of this set, but it is Mercadian Masques. It contains 15 additional cards. Got this green kind of goblin guy hanging out there in front of it. Interesting smirk on his face, looks a little bit cross-eyed. His red robe on, and some gold or yellow lining on his robe, and a red light in the background. Magic the Gathering, expert level, with the purple kind of exterior of the pack, and the silver border kind of like that. Really like the coloring of this pack. In this strategy game, you play with the decks of illustrated cards instead of a board. These collectible cards represent magical spells and fantastic creatures. So it's a magic game. Magic, designed by Richard Garfield. Expert level, advanced, and starter, and this is the expert level. Let's just see what year this came out on. Premium card odds, approximately 1 out of 100. Be sweet if we got a premium card here, hoping for that. And I believe this came out in 1999. I don't remember if I ever opened these up when I was younger, but it's very possible that I did. I really, frankly, I don't remember. Anyways, let's just open this up and see what it's about. This is an old pack from 1999, before 2000. And let's just see what we get. Cool. So it looks like it might be the uncommons and then the rare. So I'm just going to go at it, I guess. Got Crackling Witch, one in a black. Look at the art on this. He's got like a ring that's an eyeball on his finger. His fingers are painted purple just like his jacket. He's got a tattoo on his head, hanging out in some sort of cave. What a crazy person. Very sky blue looking eyes. Interesting goatee. Creature, Spell Shaper. It's a 1/1 creature and has X in black. Tap, discard a card from your hand. Target creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn. So whatever you pay, and then play 3 black, tap and discard a card. Target creature gets +3/+0 until end of turn. It's quite expensive to give a creature some power nowadays. Crazy. And this is drawn by Brian Despain. Next card I got is Separ Aizen Legate. Not sure how to pronounce that. Hopefully I did. It's a blue, 3 and a blue. Some sort of dragon creature, but I guess it's a soldier. It must be the guy on top of it. Looks like a merfolk warrior. Looks like a piece of him fell off there, and he's riding some sort of dragon. Looks like it has a furry beard, the dragon. Cool, like watercoloring effects on the dragon's body. Flying in the sky. It has flying. It's a 1/3 creature. If an opponent controls a mountain and you control an island, you may play this card without paying its mana cost. So, hopefully, your opponent has mountains, and if they do, you can just throw this on the battlefield for a 1/3 flyer for free. That's awesome. This is by Andrew Goldhawk. Really cool art. Ooh, this is a pretty art right here. It looks like some sort of island, and there's energy emitting from it. The full moon is creating some luminescence going on. Looks like water is flowing out from it, and it looks like it's some sort of ritual or some sort of funeral. They're on this river with a body, it looks like, and maybe this is where they go for the bodies to pass over into the other world. Got the beautiful stars in the background. Even in my background got the stars. So cool. 2 and a white enchantment. Whenever a creature is put into a graveyard from play, gain 1 life. As long as Rushwood glows, no life is ever truly lost. I do believe that. This is by Greg and Tim Hildebrand. This is beautiful art right here. Absolutely beautiful. It'd be sweet to have a picture of this on my wall. Love the blues. Love the feel of the picture. Very calming. And it looks like the rare I got is Sprazin Balif. 3 and 2 blue. Looks like it's drawn by Ron Spencer. Oh yeah. It's a 2/2 creature. It's a creature merfolk. When it comes into play, remove all artifacts and enchantments card and graveyards from the game. When it leaves play, return all artifact and enchantment cards from all graveyards to their owner's hand. So interesting. You can bring all your enchantments and artifacts from your graveyard to your hand once this creature dies. It looks like this merfolk person took this like really rich person hanging by their feet and shaking them. All the gold and stuff is falling out from them. She doesn't look to be having a great time, and he is robbing her, just grabbing her by the feet, shaking out all the money. Beautiful red and orange sky in the background. Very detailed picture. Looks kind of old and creepy, absolutely wild, shaking out all the money. Crazy. By Ron Spencer. So that was the rare I got. I got a Dendi Insect, 4 and a green creature insect. Deadly Insect can't be the target of spells or ability. It's a 6/1 creature. Wow, it's a big one and has 1 toughness, but it can't be killed by a shock or something like that. Looks like it's some sort of praying mantis creature. It's got 2 other arms underneath its front arms. Very interesting. Very brown body, and he's huge, picking on this person right here, about to eat him. Look at this guy's face. Almost looks like he's laughing. Boom. This is drawn by Randy Gallegos. Looks like I got a Keratin Persuader, 2 black, creature Mercenary. Oh yeah, Mercenaries was the thing. It's a 2/1 creature. 1 tap, search your library for a Mercenary card for converted mana cost 1 or less. Put that card into play. Shuffle your library. So that's pretty cool. Put a bunch of Mercenary cards in your deck. This is definitely a tribal deck. Pay 1, tap, look for a card with converted mana cost 1 or less. Put it in directly into play. That's so cool. By Carl Critchaloo. Looks like he's like, come here. Huge hands. Picking on this poor guy in the background right there. And he's got a bunch of armor on. Got some lights in the lighthouse right there. And he's saying, come here. Love the art on these sets. This is drawn by Georgie Pratt. Looks like some sort of cave people. Some blue energies emitting from him. Looks like they're fighting in the background. This guy's actually about to get chopped in half. He let his guard down and this one's about to chop him. And he or she is hanging out in the cave. Not sure what. Healing themselves probably. Looks like maybe there's a little bit of blood on their wrist. Hard to tell. It's a spell shaper. It has a red and tap. Discard a card from your hand. Destroy target wall. Don't get up. I'll show myself out. It's a 2/2 creature. And for 2 and a red. It's a Ballister Mage. How cool is that? So destroy wall by paying red and tap and discarding a card from your hand. Awesome. Next card I got. I remember this one. Vendetta. You can see the hand came out from the background and about to slice his throat. He's trying to stop it. Hopefully he does. You never know. He looks like some sort of artist or something like that. Got the D right there for Dan Frazier. And yeah, crazy art. Looks like he's in some sort of place. It looks like some sort of pendulum weights right there. And poor guy, he's going to get chopped. I don't know why he has blindfolds on his head. Unless this is their secret lair. Instant. Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. You lose life equal to that creature's toughness. So destroy non-black creature. If it's a 5/5 creature, you lose 5 life. But it's for 1 black and it's an instant speed. How great is that? This is a common too. Awesome. Next card I got is a Night Wind Glider. Gliding with the bats. Interesting, it's a white card hanging out with the bats. Got the beautiful blue sky in the background. And some of the clouds and the bats are just hanging out. Boom. I actually pet a bat. Check out that video if you want. This is 2 and a white. Face tracker was picking up on it. Flying, protection from black. Once you learn to float on the shadows, you'll never fear them again. It's a 2/1 creature by Randy Gallegos again. And protection from black, which is well represented in the picture. This person is not afraid of bats, because bats are nothing to fear. Next card I got is a Misstep. Oh, I remember this card. Looks like these poor guys put a rope on this bridge. They pulled it up and they made this guy trip. Bunch of jerks. 1 and a blue. Sorcery. Creatures target player controls don't untap during that player's next untap step. And it's only for 1 and a blue, which is amazing because that's pretty cheap to make them hold their creatures without attacking. The art goes great with it. Totally misstep. The guy's falling on the ground and it'll take him 2 turns to get up. This is drawn by Kev Walker. Next card I got is Fresh Volunteers. Fresh from training. Looks like very interesting swords. They have really strong looking arms. Their arms are very long. They look like twins. And there's a bunch of them in the background. Kind of focusing on these kind of pink looking guys. And then the gray people in the background. 1 and a white. Creature Rebel. It's a 2/2 creature. And that's it. This is drawn by Jeff Miracola. I got Sandstone Needle. This is beautiful art right here. It looks like the weathered away this sandstone to some interesting formation. Absolutely beautiful. Almost looks like clouds are at the ground, but it's probably sand. Hard to tell. Beautiful sky. Look at the purples and oranges in the sky right there. Just such a warm kind of feeling. Just lay in the sand, soak up the sun. Not sure what that is right there. Is that the artist's signature or just a scratch on the rock? This is drawn by Alan Robinowitz. Sandstone Needle comes into play tapped with 2 depletion counters on it. Tap, remove a depletion counter from Sandstone Needle. Add 2 red mana to your mana pool. If there are no depletion counters on Sandstone Needle, sacrifice it. So it can make 4 mana unless you put more counters on it, but it can't. You tap for mana right away, but it does produce 2 mana. How cool is that? I got a Scared Prey. 1 green, creature beast. When Scared Prey becomes blocked, gain a life. It's a 1/1. To see 1 is a good omen to the Cho Armin. Scared Prey. Look at that crazy looking bobcat creature. And you got this sort of horse creature there, really long legs. Lovely watercoloring imaging right there by Rebecca Guai. Absolutely beautiful imagery. Absolutely beautiful. Creepy looking bobcat. Have you ever seen those in the wild? Pretty wild, but that one is giant and blue. You got the scared looking prey right there. 1 green. Next card I got is Cave Sense. 1 and a red. Looks like this kind of lizard creature, this lizard bunny hybrid is walking up to this giant Boron creature. Almost looks like the same creature from this picture right here. Honestly, it is. It's the same creature right here. Just drawn by Mark Romanowski. Very interesting. They took the same direction. I feel like they were shown some images and they said, portray this image of this beast. And they did. Look at that. Same creature. Beautiful. Very red orange rock right here. And he busting out. Going to grab this poor guy right here. Walked up to the cave. He was hiding in the dirt. And now he's going to eat him. It's an enchant creature. Gets +1/+1 and has mountain walk. It is unblockable as long as defending player controls a mountain. So if they control a mountain, the defending player, it's unblockable. And then the next card I got, or the last card I got, is Port Inspector. 1 and a blue creature, townsfolk. So 1/2 creature. Whenever Port Inspector becomes blocked, you may look at defending player's hand. How cool is that? So when you're blocking, he inspects their hands. He's like, what is this? Why are you bringing this into my port? He's checking out everything. And if it doesn't go by his standards, he's gone. You can see the captain in the background. Her arms are crossed. She's upset. She doesn't like people rummaging through his stuff, as no one would. He's got his mustache and he's got his little spike on his head at the shipyard, inspecting everything, even the littlest spoon. Maybe he'll pocket it. Hopefully not. And there may be a few minor additional fees, levies, duties, surtaxes, tariffs, imposters, tolls. Yeah, exactly. Just charge you for anything. By Dan Fraser. Nice art, depicts the name of the card. Anyways, really cool pack. Haven't ever opened up one of these. Never got, or haven't ever opened up one of these that I remember. Didn't get a foil, which I'm a little bit bummed, but I did get a rare from Ron Spencer. How cool is that? And this art right here is definitely my favorite from this. Absolutely beautiful. Anyways, hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by, and have a beautiful, wonderful day.